Welcome to today's tutorial. This video is going to be all about the user action pseudo-classes. So don't forget to subscribe and let's get started. On our page we have this personal information form, and in the base code we're going to start with the hover pseudo-class. So let's say form hover, let's say background color blue. Now let's go back to the browser, and here each time I'm going to pass the cursor over the form, the background color is going to turn to blue. Now let's go back to this code. Let's get rid of this. Let's move on to the next of the class, which is focus. And here we're going to type in the name input, which, as we can see here, has the ID name. Now let's put number sign name, then focus, and here we're going to change the background color to orange. Now let's go back to the browser, and some users actually use their keyboard when they are navigating a form. So let's use the tab right here, and here we can notice that the background of the input turned to orange. Now let's add another one. Actually, the username input has an ID of username, so username, focus, and here let's turn the background to red. Now let's go back to the browser, and here let's move on to the username, and here the background turned to red. Let's try it one more time. Here it's orange, and here is again red. Now let's go back to this code. Let's get rid of all of this, and here we can use the active pseudo class. So let's say button active, let's say background color, and here let's try blue. Now let's go back to the browser, and the active pseudo class actually works when the user keep holding the left button of the mouse, and here I'm gonna hold the left button of the mouse. So now I'm gonna release. Let's do it again. Here I'm holding and it's styling being applied, and I'm gonna release, and it go back to its normal form. Now let's go back to VS Code, and here we have one last pseudo class, which is focus within. So let's do form focus within, and here we're gonna say background color yellow. Let's go back to the browser, and focus within pseudo class applies styling to the parent when any of its children is selected. Now I'm gonna use the tab key now, and here the styling applied. Now let's try to get out of the form. So I'm gonna get out of the form, and here the styling disappeared. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time.